18th Dartmouth Lions Royal Canadian Air Cadet Squadron as their ground school instructor and fulfilled the role of Senior Cadet Liaison Officer for Maritime Cadet Squadrons. Notably, Jason actioned humanitarian missions throughout the southern coast of Haiti, counter-narcotics ops, and maritime interdiction and surface surveillance and smuggling, surface picture, anti-surface, and anti-submarine warfare. After Jason's time at 12 Wing, he was posted to the Exercise and Simulation Branch of the RCF Aerospace Warfare Center at Shirley's Bay, Ottawa, where he applied his interest.
And this leads to a great trip that will always be in the forefront of my mind and throughout my career. And it was a great opportunity, both young captains, just getting after the job. You heard it kind of talked about in his kind of what mom and dad do when they join the force. So I'll start from the beginning. You come out of Portage La Prairie, you fly this Jet Ranger, which is a lot of fun. There's comes to shove, and I need help, I can call Jason. And I really appreciated that. And I think everybody across the wing, when we talked about who was Jason, Jason was calm, cool, collected, didn't get stressed. I mean, in some stressful situations. No, like if you want to balance someone out who's kind of edgy, you put him with Jason, it'll calm things down, and Jason.
Certificate rate. This certificate is awarded in recognition of your 29 years of service to Canada. On behalf of the Government of Canada and the Canadian Armed Forces, I thank you for your faithful and devoted service to our country. Jason, please come forward. To the Canadian Armed Forces and the Royal Canadian Air Force. I would ask Tatiana to come forward. Tatiana is being presented the Royal Canadian Air Force. Understanding that made possible your spouse contribution to the Canadian Armed Forces and the Royal Canadian Air Force. Support and understanding that made possible your father's contribution to the Canadian Armed Forces and the Royal Canadian Air Forces. I commend you for your career of service to our country. You may take great pride in your commitment to defend our nation and the values for which it is known and respected throughout the world. As Prime Minister, I express you my sincere thanks and appreciation for your efforts as an esteemed member of our nation forces. The Provincial Premier Doug Ford, it reads, "You have made a vital contribution to protecting our nation and upholding the values that are at its foundation. This milestone is a fitting occasion to recall you with satisfaction your achievements and the friendship you have cultivated throughout your career. Your service to the Canadian Armed Forces The Mayor and Council of the City of St. Catherine take great pride in the presentation of this certificate. It is given in recognition of your 29 years of outstanding years of service to the Canadian Armed Forces. We thank you for devoting your career to defend our values, personal freedoms, and sovereignty. We extend our best wish for good health and happiness in your retirement.
Really, what I said in the bio about having fantastic leaders. Thanks.
Congratulations.
On this trip down to Haiti, before we went to Haiti, we weren't allowed on the ships because we were doing drug ops, we were doing exercise in Panama. And so we went into Panama and they're like, hey, you're going to do 4 days in port. And we were like, this sounds great. We're going to have some fun, get off the ship. And they went, yes, you can get off the ship, but you can't leave the port. We're like, what now? Like, we've been at sea for like 3 weeks. Like, we need to get off this ship.
It has been a non-stop flow of food at Jason's retirement event. And that was Daniel loading his plate for about the 4th time.